Live stream for Thursday, August 10th.
Good morning.
Busy day for the Mulligan household. Jeannie is here for the live stream, but pretty much not here the rest of the day. I will be gone between 11 and noon. And yeah.
Patrick and I, we're going to go get some education today, which I think is really cool, right?
Well, it just means there's a lot to figure out.
But I think that's, I mean, I can imagine that in like treatment, cancer treatment, that it's changed a lot. Like I can't believe the amount of stuff I get and how detailed it is, and you know,
it's a lot. It's all a little much.
It's a little much, but I rather have more information than not enough information. So I think it's good.
What's this?
This is the naughty list. I'm just kidding.
You don't want to be on the naughty
there's
list.
There's no naughty list. This is not we do not have a naughty list. This is a list of everyone. Oh, I have to add some people to it. What?
The naughty list.
Did you just like suddenly?
No, I'm just saying, like, you're like, I need to add some people to it. We had a conversation at one point where we were like, listen, we don't want to lose you as a customer.
Patrick, don't stop. What is wrong with you? This is a list of people that are going to be attending. Rollo, that's a different naughty list. These are people that are attending the Treats for My Boo event, and I had some people that signed up today. We'll get your kits sent out to you. You probably won't get them in time, but what did I have to say about that? Oh, I'm just keeping track. Anyhow, Cheryl's on the, look at these people like being on the naughty list.
Betty's like, I don't want to be on the naughty list. I know some people on the naughty list.
Betty, you're like me. I don't like being on the naughty list. And then you have people like Cheryl and Rolla who are like, they love being on the naughty list.
You know what? I just came up with a new retirement plan. It's going to be a tell-all book about all the weird and crazy stuff that we deal with at A1 Vacuum and Sewing.
Oh my God, a tell-all.
Could you imagine?
It'd
be so juicy.
I think behind the scenes is kind of juicy.
Like it's so funny. Like I had a customer last week like that reached out in a state of panic. And the phone conversation went something like, because, you know, we're dealing with our own little stuff. And I got on the phone, and about 3 seconds into the phone call, I was like, you're obviously in no state to speak to me. And so I'm hanging up.
You know, I think we get older too. Like, we get older, and I think when you get older, your tolerance goes down.
Oh, my tolerance was nil that day. I literally was like, you know what? Yeah, this ain't happening. Click.
It's, we try to be very patient, but at the same time, we will not,
I am not to be spoken to that way.
We will only take so much abuse because we get older and we get less tolerant.
I was literally like.
And it doesn't happen often. There's only in the past how long? 8 years?
It happens to me way more than it
does,
because
he's
I'm the guy. You're like, oh, hello, there's a problem. Oh, Patrick.
They're like, I'd like to speak to the manager. Patrick. And then
I'm like, oh, you threaded your machine wrong.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but you're mad at me about that? Oh, you couldn't possibly have threaded your machine wrong? I'm not having this conversation
Patrick,
right now.
Okay, stop. We're done. We're done airing our grievances. But yeah, I've only like had to like really
Well,
get
we were
into it,
laughing at
baby.
this customer and I were laughing about it
Yeah, they
yesterday.
came in.
She came in and saw me yesterday. And
And she
we're
was
all
like,
friends.
I'm Italian. I'm fiery. Right?
I'm like, I'm Irish. I'm meant to be drunk.
Patrick, we can't do stereotypes like that anymore. They're not politically correct.
I'm only talking about my experience.
Okay. Guess what did come in yesterday? The box. So we are going to unload the box. And thank you, Kimberbell. So we will do that. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh,
Myra, I've left you a couple messages. Your machine is sent. I actually called to both give you your tracking as well as to collect payment. But yes, your machine is sent.
Patricia, a lot of you have found out.
People are fired up. Woohoo!
Wait, a lot of you have seen that I finally did get those pre-cuts up. They said that they're due in September. I don't know if that means beginning of September, end of September. But if you want to go ahead and order those, and Patricia, I think you were one of the first people. That should have been up there for $299.99. So I'll do a credit when everything comes in, and I get confused and I double credit sometimes. So I do it all when I ship out. But yeah, if you're interested, all of these, I think it's all of these fabrics.
So some of you ladies
Patrick
remember.
is enjoying this.
Some of you ladies remember when we first started our live stream, like we started doing daily deals. And the funniest thing was, in the middle of the live stream, we'd be like, this is what our daily deal is. And we'd like pitch the daily deal. And at the time we were just getting the website up and running. So a lot of it was like, call the store. So we'd be like, this is our daily deal today. And like all of a sudden the phone would ring. So we'd answer the phone and it would be somebody, like I could hear myself on the live stream in the background. And I'm like, yeah, we're still on the live stream. Yeah, I can hear you listening to me. How about we talk after the live stream's over? Okay, bye. And then the phone would ring again. It'd be somebody else.
Because they're exciting. Deals are exciting. I love deals. That's why I got taken on that deal on Instagram. And then Patrick's like, if it's too good to be true, it is. If it sounds like it's too good to be true, it is.
The funny thing is, she got so fired up, she took advantage of the deal, and then only a couple of minutes later realized that she's like, oh, this isn't right. But how many times did you try to take part in
3
the deal?
times. Because I was so scared it was selling out. Because there were like only 2 left. And so I was so scared it was selling out that I hit because it wasn't going through. And then I hit it 3 times. I had to cancel that credit card. So yeah, the fat quarter box. And I feel like I'm pretty careful these days. Like, remember, I used to get like a virus all the time because I would click on everything. I didn't know. I don't know. It's so sad
She
to
had
me that
so many viruses. There was like a 4-year period.
no, it was like 2 times. But these were viruses that shut down my computer. Remember that little
we
surfing
replaced
thing?
computers.
Yeah, so I don't do that
it
anymore.
was like,
How
I was
about
there
an
is
update?
no Nigerian prince, Jeannie.
I never fell for that. Oh my God, the Betty.
You know what it was? It was the crafting sites. It was like
They
the
take
yarn
advantage of
sites.
us.
They like target you ladies.
Yeah, because they think we're gullible. Don't be gullible. Your bot. Okay. Are you sure? Do we have anything else on there? Cindy, it's fine. Yes. Yeah, Patricia, I'm gonna credit you, so don't worry about that. Okay, are we caught up?
I think so.
Okay.
What are we talking about today?
We are talking about the pre-cuts are up there. It's funny because I went ahead. I'm ordering them as we go. Like, I'll order like some extras for the store, but I'm not going to be ordering a ton of them just because we can't have fabric sitting. because then Patrick threatens me and says, if you don't sell this, we're going to get rid of fabric. So I can't overspend. And plus, it took us 2 months to pay that credit card. Did we pay the credit?
I don't even think the credit card's totally paid off yet.
Anyways, you don't need to know about that. So, fabric. So I'm kind of ordering as we go, but it's not supposed to be out until September anyways. And we did bump it up to the top on the promotions list, and it's really cute. And it'll be it's refreshed. It's refreshed and it's refreshing. Let's open up the box and see what we got. And you know, it was so funny because I got a funny email from Alice yesterday about Tanner. Tanner was the one during the Kimberbell supermarket sweep. And I have to admit, the kids and I were yelling at Tanner during the supermarket sweep because we thought the same thing. Tanner was a little slow that day, I thought, and that he needed to practice more. And yes,
and maybe
use two hands, right? Were you thinking the same thing? That he should have been running and two-handing? Or like, if it was me, I would be great. I would have, yeah, I would have put the hands in there and just swept it into, and who cares if it falls on the ground, right? Because I'm on to the next thing. It would have, and there's usually shopping carts have space under the shopping cart. I would have filled that up.
I never really watched like supermarket sweep, but
I haven't either, but I would know.
No, but like what's funny is every now and then there were people that were like bad at it. Like I like totally remember seeing people where you're like this is your opportunity to get everything, right? Like yeah. What are you doing? Like
we needed to give him stabilizers will go up today. Graydon's going to be working on that. So, but yes. I would have, I would have just done this.
Cindy said she was yelling.
Yeah, we were yelling at Tanner too. We were like, Tanner, faster, Tanner. So Alice had sent me a note about that, and I was giggling about that today
with all the hype about the practicing. Was he saying he had been practicing?
I think he worked out, didn't he? They need to have like a supermarket sweep, like an
American Gladiators supermarket sweep.
To see, and you know what else I would have done if it was me? I would have been scanning that, and I would have been like, "What's the most expensive?" And I would run over there.
So that's probably why they
okay.
got a guy
Open the box. Let's open the box. So here we go. And this time it's not a tease because it's the real box. And I was like, I saw it and I was like, that's not it. That's just an order that I did. And then Patrick pulled it out and he goes, there was a note, right? It said congratulations. Yeah. Guess what? Treats for my boo, ladies. Some of this is gonna be yours tomorrow. We're gonna be regifting some of this. Won't that be fun? I don't know what yet. We'll just like reach in. Ooh, who doesn't need a shopper bag? I think maybe the kids need that for, and all sorts of Kimberbell embellishments. So we have these. We have more. Oh, everyone needs some Kimberbell tape. Love this. These are great. I love these. And they're not cheap, so it's nice to just get one thrown in, right? Falling for Autumn.
Stick away embroidery stabilizer. Pre-cuts.
Here's the pillow insert. And then, 2 scoops. A rectangular pop ruler set. I love my pop rulers. And we got a bunch of designs. Shout hooray. What's this? This one is the
Home
Happy
Sweet
Hoops.
Home. Didn't you love that one?
I love Home Sweet Home. Whimsical. Ginger's Kitchen.
Candy Corn Quilt Shop.
Oh yeah. Here's like new books. This book. This one.
Oh So Delightful.
Oh So Delightful. And what else do we have? We got like the little snap bands. Some more embellishments. And then we got, look, some stabilizer. Wash away. I love wash away. I love Kimberbell project batting.
So
we love sticky back. Sticky back's awesome. Medium tearaway embroidery. You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? Tomorrow in our Shout for My Boo, if you get picked, I'm going to let you pick. I'm going to put everything back in the box, and I'm going to let you pick.
I think you should also be like,
reach into
what'd you get?
No, I'm gonna just let you pick. Maybe what we'll do is and that is everything, and this is gonna be the gift that keeps giving. I never win, and so I'm so appreciative. Tanner, you did a great job. And yeah, we're gonna share tomorrow at our event tomorrow. And that's it. There you go. Right? And thank you so much, Kimberbell. Thank you for the supermarket sweep gods that found us worthy. And that is our special prize. Thank you.
Here, you want to pick up that side?
Yep. Was that like so exciting? Yeah, it's a lot of goodies, and we're so happy. The snap bands, but I haven't wanted to spend. So I know, Christy, snap bands are kind of pricey, but we'll usually, I think they're probably on sale on our website. They might not
and they're
be,
totally worth it too. Like, it's just easier to see and stuff.
So much stuff. Yes, thank you, Kimberbell.
So the new Kimberbell stabilizer, like, we're working to get that all up.
Great, and I'll do it. And she's so fast and so good.
Are we doing, like, are we going to have a launch special for the full line of Kimberbell stabilizer?
What do you want to do? I think on the site, we'll keep it always at 10% off. So it'll always be 10% off.
Is that fine? There's no map?
I don't think there's map. I don't know. I have to look. But we'll always keep it at 10% off. Do you want to do a launch at... What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Just move some of it.
Yeah, we'll launch it at 20. So we'll launch it at 20, and we'll keep it up for...
Keep it up through, well, like, keep in mind, like, the schedule this week. Jeannie's out this afternoon. We're back tomorrow. We won't be here. There will be no live stream, or if there is, it'll be a surprise live stream from Salt Lake City.
We should do it.
On
do you want to see me like in
chairs?
Do you want to do
it? Do
like
it at
dropping
the U.
dropping off the kids.
And then but then we're back on Wednesday.
Yes, we'll be back on Wednesday. Betty, what did you try to buy from KB that was out? Because maybe we have it. Do you have the stabilizer used? That stuff is the shape form. I'll have to look in the box and see if they, you know
if
what?
I
don't think it came because they said that was still on back
Do
order.
we
I had like
have,
3 or 4 stabilizers.
OESD or other product that is.
I don't know if it's gonna. You know, I looked at some of the other stuff we had, and I'm not sure. I just don't know. So
this is just something to mention. So, like, Jeannie was all fired up last night because I talked to a buddy for like 3 hours who's in the business, and I feel like
he was on there. He could not get off the phone.
I learned so much every time.
I watched a whole like show on TV. I took a nap, and then he was still on the phone.
I got upstairs and I was like, "You need me to be upstairs to like get you to go to bed at 10, which is when we should have gone to bed, and we went to bed a little bit later." But this is another retailer that you know, I chat to. Not super frequently, but frequently enough. But like every time I talk to the guy, I feel like I learn a lot, and I said that to him last night, and he's like, "Oh man, it's super helpful to talk to you because we're just sharing ideas, and we're similar dealers, kind of lean and mean, but we tend to sell a lot of stuff, and it is the it is it's really helpful." But one of the things that he talked to me about last night, because he's a multi-line dealer, like he pretty much sells everything, supply chain. Like he basically was like, all of a sudden the supply chain's all messed up again. And so I don't necessarily feel like I had somebody that came in for something for Baby Lock yesterday, and Baby Lock did not have it in stock, but Brother did, so I got it from Brother. And I'd mentioned that to him too, that like it looked like, they had 60 of them at Brother or something like that. But he was like, yeah, it's really weird right now. And he mentioned all these other companies, and he's like, what they're stocked with right now is like machines, but they're really struggling with some parts, feet and stuff like that. So I don't feel like so far we've really felt that. Although I did have a foot controller board that they emailed me about, saying it could be 3 to 4 weeks till they have that. But I just thought it was really interesting insight, because it wasn't something that I felt like I had seen or really heard about. But he basically said that all of his manufacturers, and he pretty much has all of them, were telling him to expect some delays through the fall, that they were working to kind of normalize through this whole thing. So just something to be aware of, and we will try to make that as least painful for you guys as we can. What's the difference between Kimberbell and OESD stabilizer? First and foremost, the brand. And that's not to be a smart aleck, but most of the stabilizers have some pretty significant similarities. Although I think you found that you have some preferences in sizes.
I just have size. When it comes to the actual stabilizers, I don't really care. Give me a 12-inch when I need it for the right hoop. Give me a 15-inch when I'm using my 9.5 by 14. Give me a 20-inch when I'm using my 10.5 by 16-inch hoop.
Patrick.
So for me, it's just size. But I think there could be some subtle differences. If I were to guess, I bet there's like a handful of manufacturers of stabilizer,
and that most
and
of
they
it's
just
rebranded.
Yeah,
I would think that's very true.
Will fabric count towards the bonus CD? Absolutely. So fabric will count. Somebody
even at 20% off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the retail price counts. So if it's like 20, if it's like, let's say it's
Really?
100. Yeah, I always do
$100
retail.
worth of fabric. So you're only spending $80
So
to
you're
get
spending
$100.
$80. The things that don't count are going to be like, I pay freight on stuff. So thread kits are 15% off for the event, and then the things that we put together. Those are the things that are full price, just because the labor, I don't really put labor in it. But will we be carrying all of the refreshed? Can I get all the refreshed? No. I can just buy a la carte.
I mean, do you need all of it?
I need it, Patrick. It's beautiful. I need it.
So this has got to be wrong, really? Each bolt is
'Cause there's
500
50.
yards? Oh,
Because there's,
gotcha.
look how many bolts there are. There's 50.
So, jury's out on that one. We're going to make a decision, but
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it. Keep in mind, all fabric is 20% off. We're trying to lower the sheer volume of fabric in the store currently. But that includes pre-cuts. What else is going on? It's 9:55. We got to talk about work.
Nothing. We're going to do, so tomorrow morning, I think it starts at 9 o'clock, doesn't it? Let me look at my list. 9 a.m. So we start the Treats for My Boo at 9 a.m. What?
Rolo says, just get it.
And Michelle's starting with the jar toppers. And then I'm going to try to remember not to slice off the top of my gift pocket. I know some of you, I do it if I haven't done them for a while, I always cut that. I made a big note that's like, do not cut off the top of your gift pocket. So we will not be doing that tomorrow. Things that you're going to need for tomorrow, if you're going to Treats for My Boo, you do need dissolve away thread, and hopefully you have that in your stash. If you're local, we have that here in the store. I think you need some pre-wound bobbins. Look through your supply list so that you're ready to go. And we are going to have a great time. It's going to be super fun. It is Halloween themed. I hope you will be dressed
From the waist up.
Yeah, we don't care about the waist down. Whatever you want to wear from the waist down, but from the waist up.
But even with that warning, it hasn't always worked.
Who needs clothing?
So
Anyways.
Yard update. We are like crunch time. Like, how many guys was it? 8 guys? 9 guys?
Yeah.
So
it looks good.
it is coming together. It's coming together very quickly. They are to have everything but like the last of the, like, their stone cutters for the stone on the exterior of the house is the last step. But like everything is supposed to be done with walkways and lighting and everything else by end of next week, which quite frankly, a week ago, I was like, really? But they've made so much progress in just 2 or 3 days. And then like, because of the intricacy of the stone patterns, like, he basically was like, that might be a couple of weeks of just a couple of guys, one guy cutting, one guy laying, but it's coming together. It looks great.
Awesome.
It looks great.
We're gonna get going.
Yes.
We have a ton of stuff to do, and have a great day. Be creative and make something awesome. Diane, did you see that you won yesterday? And I don't even know, where did I put, you won that book. So either reach out to us, or I can just pop it into whenever you do your next order, and we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to be leaving in like just a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to be leaving in a little bit. I'm gone for the day, but I will be hopefully checking my email. I will see you later. Bye. Where is it?